Trump administration live updates. Legal battle over the Fed's Lisa Cook firing to begin. FBI agents arrested a 22-year-old woman of Murfreesboro, Tennessee yesterday after she allegedly made a threat to murder Tennessee GOP Senator Marsha Blackburn. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Nashville alleged that the woman, Penelope R. Convertino, left a voicemail for Blackburn at a local Senate office on May 30th. A staffer later listened to it, and the caller said, "My name is Mother *** Kerr and I'm gonna kill Marsha Blackburn. I'm gonna shoot her with a gun. I'm gonna blow up her head on national TV. She will literally have brains splattered behind her because she will not be a person. She will be a dead F***ing body," according to the Justice Department. If convicted, Convertino could face a maximum of 10 years in federal prison and a $250,000 fine, DOJ said. As a wave of mid-decade redistricting sweeps the country, politicians on both sides of the aisle are being uncharacteristically blunt about their endgame, political power. With only slightly more subtlety, Texas Republicans and California Democrats are also signaling where they think trends in the Latino vote are going, and how they think those voters will help them gain power in 2026 and beyond. Latinos' big shift toward Republicans has been one of the major changes in American politics during the Trump era. Now, the durability of those GOP gains, and whether Vice President Kamala Harris's low numbers in key swing states and swing districts represents a low watermark for Democrats, or a waypoint on the way to worse trends in the future, are key questions that will determine how newly drawn congressional districts perform for the parties drawing them. The Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook has filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump over his unprecedented and illegal attempt to fire her, calling it an attempt to undermine the central bank's independence. The lawsuit, filed by Cook in federal court in Washington on Thursday, sets the stage for a legal battle over the U.S. president's extraordinary push for greater control of the central bank. A federal judge scheduled a hearing for the case on Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, with the case likely to end up at the Supreme Court. Trump tried to dismiss Cook on Monday, announcing that he was removing her from her position on the Fed's Board of Governors, effective immediately, over an unconfirmed allegation from one of his allies that she had obtained a mortgage on a second home she incorrectly described as her primary residence. Trump is out to end the Fed's autonomy. Here's how he's trying to get his way. But Cook stood her ground, arguing that Trump had no authority to fire her. "I will continue to carry out my duties to help the American economy," she said. Cook is a member of the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors, who serve in the Fed's Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, which votes to set interest rates. Cook was appointed to her role in 2022 by Joe Biden. The lawsuit, filed on her behalf in Washington, D.C. federal court, asks judges to void Cook's firing, arguing it was not in Trump's power to fire her and that it would be the first of its kind in the board's history. An unintentional, clerical error might lie behind the allegations leveled by the administration, Cook's lawyers suggest in the filing. The complaint cites the Federal Reserve Act, FRA, noting the 1913 law that created the Fed explicitly requires a showing of cause for a governor's removal. An unsubstantiated allegation about private mortgage applications submitted by Governor Cook prior to her Senate confirmation is not cause. Court filings said President Trump's letter purporting to fire Governor Cook did not cite appropriate cause for removing her from the Board of Governors.